Well, if we had a little sun here, this would look a lot better. You know that, Larry? Okay, Mara, you don't have to keep stepping back so that you don't get into the picture. Sure. Hot springs, called Radium Hot Springs here. Now, this is what they call the cooler pool. That they take the water from the other one, cool it down a little bit, and bring it into this one here. These goats are really, they're all over this place. Oh, this one's tired. He's going to lay down up there. Yeah. These are some beautiful mountains back in here. We're finally getting a little break in the weather here, so that we can see what the score is here. Backdrop in there a little more. Now you want me to push you in there now, Maya? Now here's some really beautiful mountains as we're getting along the road here. Now we're going to have a beautiful walk going back up in here. This is really great. Kind of a natural bridge right there that crosses that there through there. It's really cut in there deep. And here's a natural bridge from up on top now, looking at it from the top, looking down there. Gives you an idea here how that is cut down in here. That really took a cut in here. Goes way back up, and then the waterfall up on there. And Myra hiding behind a tree again. She doesn't want me to take her picture over here. The trail we're going up the beautiful part of it. Give you some idea how this really get cut down in there into a real narrow cutting. You gonna make it down all right, Myra? You gonna make it down all right? Okay, otherwise, too bad we don't have that snow like you get up there. You could slide all the way down. Myra says she's gonna go for a swim down there, but I kind of talked her out of it. I thought the waves are a little bit too high for her down there. For her to go out there for a swim, you know. Where did she go to? There she is. Okay. I think I better look at it anyway. This is sure some beautiful country down in here. Whoops, there's Myra again. She finally came out in the sunlight. There she is. She's had enough. There's no more picture taking. She's going to take off now on me. Yeah, but Myers is taking this whole works now. She said that she thinks this is going to be a nice picture. I think so too. They had a fire in this area some time back. Kind of took care of the whole thing around here. But we've been coming along for, I would say, a mile or two here. You get some idea what this fire really took up through this canyon up and through here. This point I'm on is kind of windy too. I thought this would be best. Then I could. Okay. I'm not taking a picture of you. I'm taking a picture of the flowers. Don't worry about it.
The flowers?
Yeah. Thought I'd take a picture of this alongside the road. We're going up to Morin Lake area. And boy, I'll tell you, these mountains in here are just unbelievable. Beautiful. You can hear the water rushing all around here. That's the main street of Banff. Now we're on the top of the lift. Turn around so I get a picture of you once.
Picture of me in the view.
Yeah, the view out here. Yeah, right. Couple goats down here walking around. Looking down the city of Banff now. Mary says she don't see these at the zoo, so that's why she came up on top of the mountain to look at them. This is the lift that chairs that we come up on. Kind of fun riding them up. There goes one down now. We move right along too. This is one of the bluest ones we've seen. This is really pretty here. That lake is just as blue as you want to see anything.
She's a little bit of a cub. There's another cub coming down.
Where?
She just came down.
Look at her standing up. Look at her standing up.
Yeah. Another little cub is starting over by her.
There's two cubs. There's a cub.
There's two cubs.
There's two cubs in there. Oh, here she comes down.
There she goes.
Don't turn this car off. Turn this off. Too much wiggling. Good little devil. Huh? Yeah, playing behind her. Where's the other cub?
It's there.
Huh?
There it is, going up the hill, see it?
No, I don't see it. I see the one in front of I see the one in front of the mother.
Going right towards the mother. Up, high, there. Yeah, that's right.
Right there. Well, that's only one.
No, there's two there, honey.
Oh yeah, there's one behind her leg there. Yeah, I see it. Oh, I see there's one behind her leg there. Yeah, okay. That's quite a waterfall. I seen this one here once before when the water was really coming down on it, but it's just too cold, and the snow just isn't melting as fast as it should melt around here. That's what the reason is. But give you a panorama view of this here. Back up in here there's really snow back up in here. And there's the valley we just came up out of. This is the Columbian ice field. One time, that ice field was right down here to the road. It has receded this far back. And there just isn't as much snow and ice up there as there used to be. There's another dandy waterfall here. Really comes down from up on top. Nothing pretty about this, but I'm just taking this here because I want you to see how light it is. It's 9:35 in the evening, and the sun is really out there yet. Top of the mountains are just beautiful. It's 9:35 at night. This is a grizzly this time. The others I had yesterday were black bear. So you can tell the grizzly by that kind of a hump on his back. where the railroad makes a spiral, 2 spirals to get up into the mountain here. This is a picture of how the track actually runs. And it goes to show you how the track runs and the road comes down in between. Now it's made the other loop through the mountains. It's coming back up over here. It's made a second loop through coming up there. And a picture of a waterfall here. Up over here, there was a couple of holes up in here. Now let me see if I can find them up here. It looked like they did some mining up in here. Now let's see here. There's a hole in there. There's the other one down there. Now that should just look like to read the sign here, because right here is where the right up the back of this tree here, where it comes out right there. There's the kind of the scenery around here what you're looking at. And here's the road we came up on. Beautiful, beautiful mountain stream down there. Here's where two mountain streams meet. There's the one up there on the right, and this one here is coming in from the left down here. And they're both real good streams. Myra finally consented to let me take a picture of her by a waterfall. She has a weakness for waterfalls, so that's the only reason she let me take a picture. This river comes down here, falls back down into here, and it's called a natural bridge, I guess it goes underneath here. It goes down in here and it falls down in underneath here and comes out on the other side. I sure as hell wouldn't want to go into that darn water. Here's where you see going through comes out of this other end over here. Well, when it comes down in here, it sure gets boiling up here. This place is called Emerald Lake. Beautiful setting in here. Myra says she's ready to jump off the bridge for a swim here. Rogers Pass, which is Canada's Glacier National Park. Another waterfall right there. I've taken too many of these, but this is kind of different. Goes underneath some snow underneath there. There's an old ghost town along here that they kind of rejuvenated.
Trainer fancy stuff.
Yeah, there's also a waterfall up there in the back here. Kind of a nice one. Actually, along this road, there's waterfalls all over the place. There's a real general store. Looks like an old old steam tractor here that they had. Here's another old tractor. That's kind of a nice area down in here by the motel. Lots of walkways around here. Walk around here. There's Myra. She's about ready to get up in there and start that thing up. Roll it down the road. And she says, full steam ahead. Did you hear her say that? That kid knows what she's doing. Those are areas where the avalanche comes down over the top of the railroad tracks, so they put towers over the tracks. There's a lot of these along this area. There's a real big bush, and they look like little bitty roses on them things. They're really pretty. They're just about, blossoms are just about done, but it sure is a pretty. Here's what they call a walkway with the trees going right up in between the walkway. And that old tree's really coming up through there, huh, Myra? This is out in front of this place here. Kind of a unique place inside the building here. Back over here. This building here, he's got all old, beautiful old model cars in there. Model A's, Model T's, old Chryslers. I thought I'd take a picture of Humpty Dumpty sitting on the wall there, so the kids can see you and fall off and they'll get. There we go again. Another waterfall. I'm going to be coming up upon. Comes up around here, goes around the bend up here. I'll take a picture around the bend too. There's the main falls there now. Well, here we go again. Another waterfall. Myra says all I do is keep waterfalls. My God, you can't believe this. The Lord is water coming down from here. Kind of pretty flowers in here. You go up this path here. Kind of it's kind of wet, Mike, but it sure is a beautiful way of coming up in here. Give you an idea how wet and damp it is in here. Well, I finally got the camera to moving around and working here, and now I can't get them frisky little devils jumping around like they were before.
Double around here.
Haven't seen one of these logging operations in a long time, so I decided to take a picture of it once. Quite an operation here. This is Thompson River, and I'm just taking this to show how the trains come through here. There was one that just passed through here while I was up on the road, and this little catwalk And goes across here. The people who take care of the tracks and stuff over there, they walk across on this catwalk. The river is really wild because they just had a lot of rain back up in the mountains. And it really is coming through here. This is looking at the downtown Vancouver area down around here. The tide is out now. Really, those places right there, like that there, those are all places where you can, all gas up places for boats. You've got you got Chevron. What's the other ones, Myra? All the different places there. Myra's gonna be walking over to these totem poles over here to the left over here now.
Now, why do we stand together?
No, these are sure colorful. Yeah, looking across the bay now. And you're looking over to North Vancouver. The tide is out right now. A weed growing on these things down here. There's a guy fishing. He's gonna catch small and big ones down there. Now we're looking at the area in the Vancouver Harbor now. Coming back in here. There's a way to go around the park if you don't want to walk. It's a long way around the park. I believe it's kind of a convention center or something there. It's like a Japanese boat leaving the harbor here. Cruise ship the Sea Prince is in the port. Nice looking vessel. I guess this is Vancouver's mermaid there, something or other. No, I'm right. So I had to come back and take this seagull up there. Once again, looking over the bay at another point, over to north of Vancouver. This is the main channel coming into the other harbor area.
Excuse me, would you mind if I Sure.
Just looking all the way out to the bay now.
Here, come stand next to that, your father's family.
This is the bridge going over the North Vancouver. I'm redoing this because I had the wrong focus on here. Now that's the ocean out there. These are all ships waiting to come into dock. park has got some of those beautiful cedar trees. Look my way a little bit there. There we go. There are all the different nation flags here. And there they are by the flags again. Now they're, at least they're coming out with a slight breeze here. Here's the Eagles in Seattle. There's a real piece of art right there.
We were specially built for the Seattle World's Fair here in 1962, and these are all the original ground floor, still active for arts, entertainment, conventions throughout the year. It's Lake Union off to your right, Queen Anne Hills in front of us, and then to your left, Elliott Bay Saltwater. Isn't this a glorious day? After all the cold rain we had. Yeah, I can't quite see them. This is the restaurant level. Observation deck is our next stop, so just those for restaurants.
Charles built in West Chicago. It was built by
There's the monorail track down there. There's the monorail out now. Gotta talk to this thing once in a while because otherwise everybody don't know what the heck you're looking at. We're gonna take that ride into town in about a half an hour. That chip down in there, that's down there now?
I think that's my last there.
No, this one right down here, see it?
Oh, this gray one.
Yes.
That is
Now you got a front row seat this time going back.
train. Oh, this is a bit. Turn around.
Yeah, it's a lot of downtown. Hey, breakfast. Yeah, we got the water for your side. I told her steady there. He's working out. Taking the last corner before I come There's the depot now.
Oh, there, right? Like on the side. All right here.
Oh God, you want to get stoned.
What?
This is a shot of Seattle now again.
See, there's some slide area. Yeah, be good.
And then I'm going to take a shot of the two lovely ladies I have with me this afternoon. She had a claim on with geodes. And some joker was in there with a hell darn bulldozer who he was just digging them out with a bulldozer. Yeah. But she had some beautiful geodes.
Oh, they are lovely. She had such beautiful things. I wonder whatever happened to that stuff. She's in a nursing home now. Did they have family? Sure, she had 6 boys. Oh, my daughter. 6 boys and one daughter, and that's why you see she had this beautiful home in Salt Lake. The 2 youngest boys were home, but the other 4 boys were in the service. They were all.
This is the container ship coming in now.
Yeah. So it's been a little revelation.
Now you're going to have to start watering again pretty soon?
Yeah, you can see how dry that is.
Yeah, that's right.
So tomorrow's going to be watering.
Well, get in there, Myra, and start picking a strawberry for yourself so I can take a picture. So I can take a
There's
picture.
some good ones there.
I can take a picture of you stealing strawberries out of Ruth's garden.
There's
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them here.
Oh, sure there is. Oh, yes, there are.
Look at that one there.
Oh. Better go get her a pen, Ruth.
No.
You're on. Yeah, you're on.
oh, we are.
All right, looking good, looking good. Now here we gotta get up close now. We gotta get you real close there. There we go. Well, we gotta talk to this thing, otherwise, when you show these pictures to someone, they'll say, "Well, now what? Who's that? Or what happened?" And I gotta show that big, nice redwood tree over here.
That was frosted clear of the ground.
How about that? How about that? Huh. The house. Get the girls again. There we go. What? That was not near off in the distance. Got a cloud right up on top of it. Yeah, this one is different, all right.
So you take a picture and go back to Wisconsin?
Yeah, right. And then we'll go back there and build all that stuff.
Yeah, I'll do it. And what I'm doing right here is going to Connecticut.
Yeah. You got all kinds of things around there, eh? Oh, there's a bakery up there, Myra. We're going to have to stop in and get you a donut again. I hope they got glazed donuts for you this morning. Got that one figured out, Myra? Huh? Yeah.
You'll have to come in and see the white dog.
Boy, I tell you, these are trees in here that you cannot believe. This whole area in here is all these kind of trees. It's just, and as we are coming up through here, the logging trucks are really running out of here. We hope to see the top of the mountain when the when the clouds leave here, huh, Myra? Time to take it. Old clouds, they really whip around up there, yeah? Yeah, you really can't see that tip yet. As soon as you see the top, ball down here 241 feet, so I'm gonna go down there and take a better picture of it as it falls down. You can part of the trail going down to the waterfall. No matter where you're at around here, there's water coming down and pushing part of the falls through the trees here. Kind of a rough trail going down here. I'm still on the way, still going down on the trail. I just thought I'd take this picture here going the way down there. Kind of a new field coming down through here. Now, you can see the mist that this is creating down here. It's getting mighty wet down here. I'm going to bring it across over here. I'm going to keep on going down and get as far as I can without getting real wet. Catching the rainbow down here. Kind of pretty. This stuff sure gets slippery going up here. And you get a wee bit out of breath when you slide back a couple of times. To take this here to just show you how much snow and water is really running around here. A lot of snow up in there yet. Very good to hear all that water running in there. Well, I guess this is as far as we go. That's the end of the road, Myra. Do you think you can get them to open up the road there, Myra, so we can get up through there? Huh?
I don't know.
I wonder where the snowplows are, huh? Now don't throw that at me, whatever you do. Cut it out, will you? Wait till I get you now. What do you mean roses growing up there? Says she found a rose. Look at that, the last rose of summer. How about that? There's some real snow up in here yet. That's one of the ski slopes. This is as far as you can get up on Mount Rainier. Kind of a eating place up here. I'm trying to get a shot of the Falls Up fire to see how it looks now from up here. Well, there's still ice up on the lake up here. It's starting to thaw right in front of me here. There sure is a lot of ice and snow here. Myra wanted to go sunbathing in the snow here, but I told her she'd probably burn up out there. And she said, well, she had to take her stockings off, and I said, well, that would be interesting. So, I don't know if you heard that last little remark from inside the cab, but she said, I'm a dreamer. Now, the reason I'm here is I wanted Myra to see if she could slide down the hill here all the way. I told her I'd pick her up on the way up, but she said no, she was afraid to walk across the lake. But I don't know. She's getting to be no fun at all anymore. Now here's a real snow slide she could come down on. And she didn't think she could crawl up that far. Now, this is like down along the edge of the road here. There's all snow down the whole darn thing here. Well, we've been having one lane roads all the way through here with a couple turnouts, but maybe this is just one lane now. This is sure something in here. I mean, what they did here now is they've been in here and they've cut out some of these here trees that have been standing in here like this. Station in here is really something else. Can't believe what she did to those trees up in there. You just can't. I don't know if these pictures are even going to show up what a wreck everything is around here. You know what, Myra?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unbelievable.
Really,
Yeah,
devastation out there.
I'll say.
You have to see it to believe it.
It's so darn smoky up in here, but it gives you some idea. Here's the area yet here that they haven't cleaned out, and this is what it looks like. Mostly around here now where they haven't salvaged any of the wood out here yet. just goes right straight where I'm standing here, goes right straight down here like this. It's just actually a cliff right here. What I want you to mostly see here is how this looks with all this here wood laying around here. Well, I hope some of this turns out because, man, you can just see when she blew, must have been like an atomic bomb, and she just laid everything sideways here. All them big trees are just all, they're just all laying right in there. An idea how flat it just laid these right down flat. The blast just blasted them right over.
Sticks.
Yeah. This is a miner's car, a fellow that was back here with his car. What happened to it? Take a picture of this now. We're getting further away from where the wind velocity wasn't as great, but the temperature actually went this whole thing down here. You say it was 400 degrees the temperature was when she came through here. These flowers are, I don't know, they grow along the side of the road here. They're just beautiful. I don't know if I can get it in any closer here or not. I'm going to try. Kind of fades it out, I think. About right there. I thought I'd take a picture here of these black raspberries are blooming all over, and they are really thick around this country here. I guess I got them now. Must have been shooting up in the air a little bit there. Well, here we are again, eating. Of course, we do have to stop for Myra's Daily Donut. And I'll tell you, there isn't a town that we know of along the way that didn't have a glazed donut for Myra. And of course, her famous last words are, "When I get home, I'm going on a diet." Well, I'll tell you, there's a table set for a queen if you ever seen one, huh? Of course, now I cut all her pickles, got her potato chips on her plate. I got it all ready there. Here we go. Say something, Myra.
I'm trying to be.
After you swallow that donut, say something, will you?
You're doing all the talking.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job of it. Kind of a nice park around here. These trees are really beautiful in here, right, Myra?
Big like that.
Well, meanwhile, back to the second donut. There are all different kinds of kites out here. This is called, I guess it's Lincoln. Is it Lincoln City, Myra? It's Lincoln City. This is called Lincoln City.
Lincoln City. A real tourist stop.
Put a small salmon river here comes into the ocean. Man, that's got to be cold. That's got to be cold. That water's got to really be cold. This is some of the coast along here. Really wild. That's a blowhole. You see it? That's what they call a blowhole. I got one.
They're totally playing out there. I love it. There's a lot in there. There's of them. Good morning. He's like, oh, God. Oh, here comes some more of them get wet. I know, we're too late.
Same kind of birds that they use in Japan for fishing. It's nice down along the beach here. These yellow flowers, they look like dandelions, but they're not dandelions. And they sure are pretty though. Very pretty. And they're all over around in here. Now there's bushes up in here that are really loaded with that's a different kind of a bush. I'll go up and get a close-up, yeah. This is some of the sand dune areas out here. These bushes here are just, this is a small one, but they're just beautiful. Kind of a dainty flower on them. Now when this bush gets done blossoming, it gets to look just like a pussy willow almost. First it's the yellow blossoms, and then it turns out like this. Oh.
Hi. Nobody's here. The other day there was some meeting with you right now. It sounds like somebody's over here.
Oh yeah, look at those three wheelers.
I think
He's at the top.
Ocean currents bring it to an offshore sandbar. The wave and tide motion bring it up on the beach. Ultimately, and over the course of thousands of years, it is the wind that has brought the sand from the beach up here, one grain at a time. There's a little bit of everything out here, folks. To the area to our south, it is now well lit in this bright sunshine. It is quite flat and a lot of darkened areas. Most darkened areas are caused by underground springs, constantly upwelling water, many times floating a thin layer of sand on the top, producing your classic quicksand. Generally only a foot or a foot and a half deep, that can cause you real difficult. I'll be glad. That's all I can do. Undo your seatbelt so you can get a picture. And it is true, these steep drop-offs, they deserve a lot of respect. They can be up to 15 degrees steeper under certain weather conditions. If you don't...
Buggy we were on right there. Thought I'd stop and take a picture of Mount Shasta. I should have yesterday. It was a lot clearer yesterday. But it's still pretty. You can just actually see how the side of it blew out once. But I take another picture this way. It's kind of cleared up now. We had breakfast and it's clear now. a big old steam deal here. Imagine the belt that thing took. This is the old railroad depot here. This is look at that, the mountain from the south side of it. Really pretty around here. Now this peak out here is at Lassen Volcanic National Park at Volcano Peak. Now if you come around this way here, I might be going a little bit fast here, but I'm going to come around here. Come around this way here. Go all the way around like this. And then in between there, you see Mount Shasta. This is just pictures of some of the tailings. There's so many of them around here, around Virginia City. It's really a dry, hot area, and they're building homes up in here. There's more. See where they were. Everybody was digging here someplace, so now they're up in here. This is the main street of Virginia City, as it looks today. There's Myra. One in each hand. All she thinks about is having beer and eating.
Blue eyes, 13 years from the day he was born. A Billy fought the battle of the little big horn. A Billy, Billy, bye-oh, watch we go. Walking on quicksand, walk slow. Billy, Billy, bye-oh, watch what I say. There he is.
Just take an overall. The way the town lies in here. There's another old mine up there.
I will probably need yeah.
I won't be rude and walk in front.
Okay.
And Sonora on the south side. The radio and everything right there. Liberty, attention over at the Hamburg.
He's still backwards.
Yeah, he's going to go backwards, and then he pushes them all the way up next time. Got no turnaround. I just got them telling you, he's got no turnaround. How'd you like to go through the tunnel with that son of a bitch belching out all the dirt? Coming down the road here, which is very crooked, kind of fun. It looked like there were a bunch of gophers that work all over around here. You can see the ones that just went down in a hole. They got a little light fence around that you can go up to, and the other ones that just went in the side of the hill. All you can see the hole going right in the side of the hill. Lots of them around here too. Here's some bigger operations here. Of course, they aren't operating anymore. You're looking at downtown. I should say Lake Tahoe. You see a sundowner with video. A beautiful one before, but kind of faded out a little bit there. There's an old Maxwell. Really in beautiful shape too. Huh? Myra, you'd look good with it sitting in there with a bonnet on, you know that. Yeah. It's a 1907 model. Old hand-pumping hand car. That's something how they used to pump those up and down. Mm-hmm. Get your work out of it.
See the condition of this one.
What it was originally, mean?
The original one, yeah.
This is the inside of the baggage car, and see what a beautiful job they did of putting this all back together again. All these old trunks. That's one thing that's nice about these things, Myrie. Here's some more that they've restored. They're outside. And this is the building they do all the restoration work in. I'll say this, they've got a lot to do here. It's all volunteer work. Okay. Coming to the end of my film. This is the building that they have the restored ones housed in. Beautiful job there.